Picture a Filipino American that proudly defends his country, absolutely loves to listen to and play music, and has a well developed, successful marriage with his computer. Well, I'm glad you pictured that because your Kodak moment is about to come to life. My name is Philip Juan, and today I'm going to tell you about what I do in the Air Force, my personal love for computers, and how music has affected me. So, what do I do in the Air Force? Well, I'm an avionics technician. What's an electronics technician? Well, as an avionics technician, we inspect, maintain, test, and repair all flight control and aviation equipment that are deemed critical for flight. What I love about my job is the problem isn't always presented in front of you and then you get to fix it in 2 seconds. You actually have to do in-depth troubleshooting to find even the smallest failure that is causing your aircraft not to fly. So I like to think of myself as a doctor in relationship to the human body. You have a whole bunch of capillaries, veins, and arteries that connect organs together, and these organs then power systems to give your body life. Now, the same thing applies when you talk about aircraft. You have a plethora of wiring harnesses that connect certain components together, and these components power on your systems that are deemed critical for flying. So if there was a bad wire or a clogged artery, then they would call me, the doctor, to come and fix it. So now that you know what I do for a living, it's time to tell you what I like to do on my off time, which isn't too different from what my job is, and that's all about computers. Computers come in all different shapes and sizes, so that means they all run in different speeds. I built a computer in 2013. It's huge, a full-size tower that has the most updated components in it. And then I also built one in 2007, and this one obviously is outdated compared to the 2013 one, and the components aren't as fast. However, the cool part about it is I can inspect all the components that are in the 2007 one, tear it apart, and put completely new, brand new components in them to make them just as good as the 2013 computer. And that's what I love about being a computer geek, is knowing that I can tear apart computers, put them back together, and press the power button and nothing explodes in my face, and I'm alive after making this masterpiece. So after dealing with all these highly sensitive and electrically combustible parts, I like to listen to music and even play it as well. So according to RN Cheryl Ness, an author of Turn on the Music and Soothe Your Soul, she states that music has the ability to change moods, soothe nerves, and energize your life. So how does that affect me? Well, say for example, I'm working on a homework assignment and this is taking forever to complete. So 45 minutes into it, I get tired and then unmotivated, and then I just don't want to do the work anymore. So what do? I turn on music that energizes me, such as like Eye of the Tiger, and I put on my boxing gloves and I get back into work. And that's the cool thing about music, is it can alter your personality and your mood to get you back into the game. Another cool thing is I like to play a number of instruments: alto saxophone, electric and bass guitar, drums, tuba, and piano. But out of all these instruments, I love the electric guitar. I love the electric guitar because it's so versatile. You can basically use it in all different types of music and then put add-ons to it to modulate the sound and alter the mood of the song. So you can pretty much use it in all works of music. I picked up the electric guitar because of my inspiration, Jimi Hendrix. And according to David Frick, who is an author of Rolling Stones magazine, he made an article and a list of the top 100 guitarists in the world. And Jimi Hendrix is number one. So he's my inspiration, and hopefully I will be as good as him one day. But in conclusion, I've told you about where I work, about my love for computers, and what I play, and how music affects me. So Hopefully, if any of you guys play any instruments, then we can jam out online. Thank you for your time, everybody.